187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the Army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Hey man, look here. We ain't gonna keep doing as you pushing us around like that now. I've been smacked your ass. We don't give a damn who you is.
Anyway, I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Yeah. I hope you're joking too, because you playing with it. Since you got jokes, you drive us.
You're behind the wheel.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Second floor. Apartment 6.
Nah, that nigga, soon we pull up, he starts snitching. I know this called doing your job, but damn. Soon we put second floor. Nigga, snitching already. Can you run? Damn. We got crime to solve. The murderer might be on his way out the door. A drug dealer, whatever he is.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
You're gonna walk past this room, huh? Y'all hiding something in here. Uh-oh, what's this over here? What is it, Marilyn Monroe?
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Somewhat. What's the... I like how you just skip past the middle one.
Beautiful girl.
Sears?
Certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Damn, it ain't Sears don't even exist no more. Where am I?
Could have been a modeling assignment.
Maybe. Maybe she was a model, maybe she wasn't. Who knows? What's in here, bro?
Phelps?
Oh, damn.
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Man, look.
Come on, Mal. Tell us we were dragged down here.
The victim was alive when she entered the tub. Water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. Foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly. Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Oh, damn. This whole time I've been talking to y'all, man, y'all missed some good commentary, man. My bad, y'all. I had my mic mute. My nose kind of tripping right now. What's this? My allergies.
All the English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Okay. Good clue. What the meal? Hydros?
It's like barbiturates.
What the hell's a barbiturate?
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Sleeping pills. Oh.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Some more clues around this hole. Y'all hear that music keep going? Ain't nothing back this way? We already went in the bathroom. So I don't know. Let's go back in here.
Never the same, are they?
I don't think we need that. Let's just go talk to the person, man. Alright, look at them pictures.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Really, woman? Then you looked your head. Like, I found sleeping pills in there. Okay. Okay.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We found the sleeping pills.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
It do nowadays. Hell, you don't see them Instagram
Miss
hoes?
Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Yeah, okay.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
That jacket that was in there. Damn sure don't want no woman.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Hell no.
Mrs. Reynoldsson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldsson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Let's get on out of here.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Damn. The hell you doing meet on them kind of women for? What you been doing with them? You get over here and drive me, young boy.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
To this spot. Come on, GPS. Come on, Siri. Alexa. Google.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
Let's ride on now down to the deli. See what they got. They better have some good meat. Cause we not playing with their ass. Am I even in the right building? The hell we looking for? I don't think this is the right damn building. We supposed to be in a damn dress store. This is a damn... But that thing lit up, so this gotta be right.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
505, baby, let's go. We taking the elevator. We ain't walking on downstairs. Think this is... Walk your preppy ass on down. Tight ass slacks.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Hey, that's a fast ass elevator. What 505 at? That's some 504 boys, huh?
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
Nah.
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Boy, who the hell you talking to?
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Very little. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
That little look away he gave, man. But I don't know.
She was disturbed, though.
Well, not in the conventional sense. She had trouble sleeping.
Damn, I know I should have won my first
You
mine.
wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
That's true. That's wrong, too.
She didn't appear to have a weight problem.
She had a self-esteem problem. Miss Randall felt her only control over her life was through her appearance.
Do you know where Miss Randall worked?
I have my patient's home address and next of kin. That's as far as it goes.
You've been lying on all the rest of them, so I'm going to say you've been lying again.
We are investigating a murder, Doctor. You can either read whatever else is on that card, or I can reach over and take it from you.
There is such a thing as confidentiality, officer.
Not for a dead woman lying on her bathroom floor, there isn't. You want to obstruct subpoena your patients?
Clothing store. 6582 Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
We out this hole. I got some questions wrong, but don't even matter, though. Hey, man, I was over here doing... Boy, that's a fast-ass elevator, bro.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Well, reckon that he was lying about everything. I don't put it past him. But you know where to drive us.
You can drive.
All right, where to?
I'm gonna take you to my scam, I bet.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Gosh, Mom, pancakes!
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
You look cute. Go and give me your number.
Ellie, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her.
Never mind, you ugly.
Is she in some
You got a whole mustache.
She was found dead this morning.
42. Ooh.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
She didn't look away.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Why?
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
Facts.
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
She ain't full of life now.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
You got that black sapphire on it, do it.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was
bag
found
up.
dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
I told her she ain't no more. Boy, if you don't slide your ass on over.
You drive.
I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Yeah, look like we gotta go back to her apartment.
This is Ace.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I don't know why we hitting this man. That probably was on up there last time, so let's go and hit it.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can
Coroner?
call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over. Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Continue to respond.
Hell, I thought we had to walk in and talk to the, the damn, what's my car? What that shit mortician back this way. You gotta be in this door.
Cole, Roy, I have some information.
Well, spill it.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
Damn.
What? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
What'd you find, cuz? I knocked the hell out this fool. Golly. What is this, a candy bar?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Y'all couldn't yell at from Jump Street?
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
Oh, over here. I thought when he said next door, I thought he was talking about literally next door. No, fool, in the room 2. Hell, y'all lazy ass couldn't walk across the street? Room 2, back this way.
I don't know who'd be worse.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
He didn't look away. But I doubt him, though.
Come clean with us, Arnett. Was Miss Randall your mistress? Is that how she could afford such a lavish lifestyle?
That's a ridiculous allegation. How could you possibly prove that I paid for Julia's things? We were strictly business. Julia and I came from different social backgrounds.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Now he lying.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. Do you think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Why are you looking up, man?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I got the jitters again.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That'll be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
He was lying about that Marine stuff.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
So now we gotta tell him.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Hell no, he don't. He was in the Marines. That's what.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
You let me drive.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Yeah, his line was trash, man. And he don't know we trailing him, so he even more trash. And I ran a red light. Boy, so many police hot. Watch where you going, man. You see I'm trying to trail somebody? Driving there, dude. Hurry up, turn that corner. Go. He dipped out.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
He's still in that beige car. You notice his car standing out from everybody's. Look at him, man. You supposed to put your signal light on, man.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
Can they move? I had a feeling with some people behind me. Swerve right, swerve left.
Never step foot in Okinawa.
He hella pissed behind that, huh? I'm finna get some furniture. I'm finna get a couch, honey.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Well, hurry up. On a double. This fool can't hide behind these palm trees, man. I just been said they got these big ass palm tree like this California. This is California.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Yeah, get up here. Nobody behind you. Keep walking, fool. The ugly Easter suit you got on.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
What are you doing? Man, that fool didn't see me.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good, but this is better.
What you got? Oh.
It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
Oh, wait. No, there's a telephone down there at the bottom. Now, I know y'all probably wondering what happened. That's because I skipped the case, because I kept feeling it. I ain't got time for all that mess, man. They gotta look like trailing somebody.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks for your help.
Hollywood City. Oh, my man got hops, boy. You see how he cleared that? The fools try to take our running, we be on their ass.
You're behind the wheel.
Would you hurry up, Tarzan?
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Hell, I don't know. Wireless radio, Van Cleese, coin collection, silver pill, Mont Blanc. Oh, foundation pen. Hey. Another blindfold. Pearl ring. I remember that. Oh, girl had that on her finger.
Engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Uh-huh. Another blindfold. I don't see none on here. How about no damn cigarette case? Black staff. Oh, I remember that.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Black piece and pearl. Gold diamond earrings, coin collection, silver necklace, silver pill box.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pill box.
Bro, I don't see no Motherwood Kush radio. Huh. I don't see. Oh, cigarette case.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Mascara.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Take me to Hollywood.
All right, where to?
I want to go to Hollywood. Or what's my call? Let's go there.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay,
43.
before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Hurry up.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective.
Yeah. Sure.
A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Lying.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations.
Woman, we went to the park. You know, I never knew I could move that away like that and go back and look at her. Look at her. She's like, oh, look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her. Oh, okay.
Maria, I think we'd best get this officer a drink to get him moving. He looks rather gormless.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
Shut your lying ass, bald-headed ass up.
My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective.
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met Mother?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Ooh. Put her in the back. Make sure she don't... Oh, make sure she don't jump out and drop the controller.
Are we undercover now? Put the siren on.
Hell no. You know what time it is. He cannot. You hop out, we gonna shoot your ass in the chest. Now where we going?
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
Man, fuck your home. Man, say.
Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What a socking it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Sorry, right? Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, right? Where we supposed to be going? What is this? Hollywood Police Station. Is that where we supposed to be going? We supposed to be going to old boy apartment. Where's his apartment though? Way over there.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K come in. 11K.
Move.
Mikowski. Murder victim Jimmy LeBlanc's record shows he most often worked with an accomplice. Caucasian male, approximately 6'2", 220 pounds, heavily built. He as Willie.
That might have been Willie right there, hell. But I'm gonna hit Willie ass. That sound getting annoying, man. Cut it off. Cut it back on. Get out of the way. Cut it off. Cut it back on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Cut it off. It's annoying. Ooh.
Watch out for the pedestrians.
Ooh. Did he die? Damn. They ain't like the police kill innocent black people anyway.
With you?
He shouldn't have been in the way, man. We trying to help him get to this case. If you just would have drove, we would have been here. Would have been over with, okay? Would have been on to the next mission. Oh! That nigga stay away in Hollywood, don't he? Living good. But the air tastes good out here and everything. Can y'all hurry up and move the hell out the way? Move, move, move. I know he stay away out here in Hollywood. Look at that sign over there. What that say? Hollywood Land. I knew it. Boy, I been down here hitting licks. Now living good with the white folks, drinking wine. Eating circument, it ain't even Sunday. Ooh, get out the way, get out the way.
You're paying for every last scratch.
I ain't paying for nothing. Better raise them damn taxes up on the city. Bro.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare.
Yeah, because everybody in the way. Why is this apartment so far? I'm finna get pissed. Damn, it's finally over here.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
Nope, LAPD.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop! LAPD! Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case. Go on. Put your hands in the air.
Well, get this fool. We always gotta chase somebody, man.
Give it up, LAPD.
Man, if you don't hurry up. Yeah, sure. Oh, man. Come on, man. Hey, bro, wait on me on the other side, man. They tripping. Look at this nigga right here. And then you die. Who told you to fall?
Stop!
Don't kill
LAPD!
him, Cole. This guy's our case. Go on.
Put your hands in the air! Give it up! LAPD! Don't make me chase you!
By the time I make it across one piece, and the hat still on my head. How that nigga finna whack your ass?
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop.
Oh, he beat his ass.
How'd I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Mm-hmm. We got some questions for your punk ass.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Look at her. She finna piss on herself. What was the question?
You're off the hook. For now. Miss Swanson might be gullible enough to believe your story, Arnett, but I'm not buying. You're involved in a burglary scam, and so was Julia Randall.
I'm a legitimate businessman. I can't speak for Julia.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
You gonna lie in front of your woman, huh?
I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
You wanted to tell you about a train ticket, say you're going to Mexico.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Yep.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Yeah, you don't, but I know who do.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Where we going now?
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Yeah, man. Over there.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen Egerin back in there like a drunk sailor.
Next time you... Boy.
On the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
We them 505 boys, huh? Well, that's too far for me to get that.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know her? I ruined my life for her, and yet... They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Didn't see that coming.
Woo! You know that nigga did.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Hell yeah. Cause this is one long ass mission. That shit down there for 40-some minutes.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Hell no.
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
No, that nigga did.
It's office of it. You can tell me.
It'll be alright though.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
Yeah, we coming for your ass, partner.
Playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
No, I don't. Oh, I hear that harmonica.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, that nigga started busting back. Hold on. Shh. Go, man. This man is hauling ass. I give him that though. Crazy to think that Chuck Taylor's actually was a basketball shoe at that time and age. Well, gotta keep going up. This man, where he think he gonna go though? That's my question.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Bro. This nigga He-Man, bro. Show ass down. Damn, I shot him in the ass 8 times.
Bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. Good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Man, they lying on that city damage. I probably did $300, but $311? They didn't on the vehicle damage. Come on, man. It wasn't no damn $1,000 worth of damage. Y'all niggas tripping.
We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Nigga, I'm a real one. You do whatever for the fame. You make me wanna click, clack, bang. Nigga, I'm a real one. I can't stand you niggas. I be wanna back.